Let's see who's available. Why the hell did it kick me out? What the hell was even that? What the hell? Fucking... It kicked me out of my life. Let's see. Who's available? I think that's it. Maria! Let me share this to the group. Hold on. Okay, here we are. Welcome. Pedrito's empty. Pedrito's empty. Let me drink my coffee. How are you, Maria, my love? Welcome. How are things? Let's see who shows up today. I don't know if people are actually celebrating this day. We will see how it goes. I asked if I should come on and they said yes, and here I am. Things are good, just working. That's good, madam. That's good. Thank God for business, right? Thank God for business and thank God for work. Let me drink some of my coffee. Is the music too loud? Alright, well, we'll see who shows up today. For those of you guys that are in here, I would appreciate you if you tap on that screen. Let's see if TikTok will circulate us. No, not at all. Cool. I never know how it's gonna sound when I have it on my laptop because I usually have it on my phone, and I think it sounds a little louder on the laptop than on the phone. All right, TikTok. Let's get to circulating. Let's see. Are you circulating with TikTok? Three views. Ay, ay, ay. You're so funny, TikTok. So very hilarious. I wonder if I'm flagged by TikTok security. I see you, TikTok. As babies that you love. Welcome. I'm just getting here. Welcome all. Welcome all. We'll see who shows up. How are you all today? How are you, my love? Yes, baby. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's see if TikTok will circulate us. Let's tap on that little screen. How's your all's day? How have you all been? How's your energy lately? I think the energy's been weird. It's been a weird energy lately. Anyway, I appreciate y'all being here. Let me pull up our thank you affirmations. I am gonna collect a reading story for you guys. Once we're done with our thank you affirmations, you all know how it goes. Free gifting of a free 10-minute reading for the collective. Once we get to... let's do 80k. 80k likes. I don't know, I just like the number. I like the number today. 80k likes, free reading. Free 10-minute reading at 80k likes. Send your daily heartmeets, guys. I really appreciate you. Visit the little gift gallery if you can. 3-minute readings for anybody that sends one of the gifts in the gift guild. Let's see if TikTok will get us circulating here. Let me pull up our thank you affirmation so that we may be able to raise our vibration. I wonder what the people are doing at this time. Alright, let's see. Affirmations. Let's do those. Alright. I appreciate y'all being here. For those of you guys that are here, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope people aren't out really celebrating this atrocious holiday. I really hope we're past that point collective. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let us get started with our thank you affirmations. I will get a collective reading started for you guys. Thank you for the follow. I will get a collective reading started for you guys once we're done with our thank you affirmations. If you're not busy, put a thank you affirmation in the chat. If you're busy cooking, working, driving, or doing other things with your hands, you can say the thank you affirmation out loud or in your head. Thank you for the food. Thank you for the food that nourishes our bodies and the water that sustains us. Thank you, God. Thank you for the food that nourishes our bodies and the water that sustains us. If you want to send payment, I'll be glad to answer your question. TP40 or send one of the gifts in the gift code. I'm not doing yes right now. And also read the room. We're thanking God. Stop being disrespectful. Thank you for the roof over our heads and the safety of our homes. Thank you, Maria, for your army. Thank you for the roof over our heads and the safety of our homes. Thank you, God. Thank you for every lesson that has made us stronger and wiser. Thank you, God. Thank you for every lesson that has made us stronger and wiser. Thank you, God. Thank you for every lesson that has made us stronger and wiser. Thank you for the protection surrounding us and our loved ones. Thank you for the protection surrounding us and our loved ones. Thank you for the protection surrounding us and our loved ones. Thank you for our children, grandchildren, and spirit babies. Thank you, God. Thank you for our children, grandchildren, and spirit babies. Thank you for our children, grandchildren, and spirit babies. Thank you, God. Thank you for our pets and spirit pets. Thank you for our pets and spirit pets. Thank you, God. Thank you for our pets and spirit pets. Thank you for our spirit team, ancestors, guides, and divine support. Thank you, God. Thank you for our spirit team, ancestors, guides, and divine support. Thank you for our spirit team, ancestors, guides, and divine support. Thank you for the healing that is happening even when we cannot see it. Thank you for the healing that is happening even when we cannot see it. Thank you for the abundance that is flowing into our lives. Hello, Tilly. Thank you for the abundance that is flowing into our lives. Thank you, God, for healing. Yes. Fucking fireworks, bitch. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it. Right now we'll continue. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm back. It's because Mama Cat was outside and I don't want the fireworks to like scare her and her to like run off or something, you know? So I went to go let her in. I usually let her out when I'm live because she'll come get on the back of my chair. She'll try to get on the desk. She's a little bit of a nuisance, but I'd rather like let her in, and because I'm scared that something will happen to her with all the noise, because if they're gonna start popping fireworks, she might run off. Anyway, thank y'all for those of y'all that stayed. Let's keep going with our thank you affirmations. Thank you for the friendship, soul, family, and community that uplifts us. Thank you, God. Thank you for the friendship, soul, family, and community that uplifts us. Thank you, God. Thank you for the friendship, soul, family, and community that uplifts us. Thank you for safe, reliable transportation. Thank you, God. Thank you for safe, reliable transportation. Thank you, God. Thank you for our phones, internet, and the ability to stay connected. Thank you for our phones, internet, and the ability to stay connected. Thank you, God. Thank you for every opportunity that it's finding its way to us. Thank you for every opportunity that is finding its way to us. Thank you, God. Thank you for every opportunity that is finding its way to us. Thank you for the strength to keep going through difficult seasons. Thank you, God. Thank you for the strength to keep going through difficult seasons. Thank you, God. Thank you for the peace that is replacing anxiety and uncertainty. Thank you for the peace that is replacing anxiety and uncertainty. Thank you for open doors, divine redirections, and new beginnings. Thank you, God. Thank you for open doors, divine redirections, and new beginnings. I will get a collective reading started for you guys once we're done with our thank you affirmations. Guys, let's tap the screen, guys, please. For those of you guys that are here and send your dating harmonies, I really appreciate you. Whenever we get to 80K likes, I'll gift you guys with a free 10-minute reading. Let's get to pound in the little screen, guys. Please, I appreciate you. Visit the little gift gallery if you can. Send your daily harmonies. We're almost done with our thank you affirmations. And I'll get a collective reading started for you guys. Thank you for the love that surrounds us in seen and unseen ways. Thank you, God. Thank you for the love that surrounds us in seen and unseen ways. Were we done? Thank you for our divine counterparts healing, growing, and aligning with us in divine timing, God. Thank you for our divine counterparts healing, growing, and aligning with us in divine timing. I think we said all of it. I think we said all of them. Alright. Well, thank you all so very much for being here today. For those of you guys that are here. Alright. Let's get ready for this collective, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the line, Maria. This collective started, guys. Let's tap the little screen. Let's get to 80K. Free reading at 80K. Free bear! Thank you for being here. Thank you for sending your heart, man. We're about to start the collective. You made it right on time. Hello, my love. Does Paquiso really love me? Do you think if they really loved you, you would have to ask? Because when somebody really loves you, they let you know that shit. You'll be sure of it. That's what I say. If somebody really loves you, you know. Because they'll let you know it. Not just through their words, but through their actions. But I can answer your question if you want to send for a reading or send one of the gifts in the gift code. I'm gonna do a collective. Look, it's 420! Ah! It's 420. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for being here. Cheers. Let's get this collective reading started. For those of you people that are here today, I want to go swimming. Do you have somewhere to go swimming, my love? Do you have somewhere to go swimming nearby? Can you believe I haven't been to the beach since I started this whole thing, since I started my journey? We just got a pool. Oh, yay! Oh! I haven't done anything fun for the past, since I've been locked the fuck in on healing journey. I haven't done anything summer fun in what, two summers? And I'm somebody that's like, during summer at the beach every weekend. Every weekend I will go to the beach. I would go to the beach. But I haven't since I started this whole thing. It's been a crazy year and I'm turning 25 this month, but I finally opened up to my mom about some crazy things that happened to me when I was little. You need to, it's a very powerful ley line intercession. What is that? Ley line intercession. You need a beach weekend. I do. And now I have the transportation to do so, definitely need to get out there. Anyway, thank y'all so much for being here. Are you ready for the collective? Ley lines are the electromagnetic lines that run through the earth. Oh. Is something going on with the earth? Is that what happened to me yesterday? Bitch, did you know that I slept? Yesterday I woke up early. Like I wake up early. Like I wake up around 3 or 4 in the morning every day. And yesterday I woke up like a normal day. And then like halfway through the morning, it's like I had to go lay down. And I didn't just lay down, I went to sleep. And I'm not somebody that naps. And I'm not, like I slept, I fell asleep maybe around 11 a.m. I slept all day and I slept all night. I woke up at 8 in the morning today. When we ground, we are grounding into the ley lines. Oh, I didn't know it. Anyway, that happened to me. I don't know if I just hit like a complete fucking physical, mental, emotional burnout and I had to just fucking go to sleep for like 22 hours, or if the spirit guides needed to knock me the fuck out for like integration purposes. I haven't pulled on it or anything. It just, you know, it's weird. Lumu, is that you? Hello, lover. Hello, Lumu. How are you? Maybe both. But it was real crazy. I got up with the intention of going through the day like any other. And it didn't happen that way. I was knocked the fuck out. Hello everyone. Hello Raquel. How are you? I'm just getting here. I'm gonna get you all a collective. Are you do you want it or no? Do you want it, yes or no? And tell me how bad you want it in the chat. Tell me you want it and tell me how bad you want it. Tell me I want it real bad. Put it in the chat. Tell me I want it real bad. Do it now. I need it real bad. That's right. Tell me you miss me when I'm gone. Hello, baby thought. Andrea, please. Tell me you miss me when I'm gone. Hello, High Priestess. Thank you for your heart, me. Thank you for being here. You're not saying it enough. Say it. Say it or I'm gonna leave. Do you want me to leave? Say it or I'm not gonna do the collective. Make us take it. I missed you. Thank you, my love. I missed you more. Take it. The threats. Take it like a good girl. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! We're supposed to be giving God's message! Haven's missing. Wonder where you are. My love. Just say it again. Freeber likes it when they call her a good girl. Remember she told us last time? No, I'm not gonna say it again because now you make me feel weird about it. No, stop. Are y'all ready? Sorry, God. Sorry, God. Yes, I do, and I ain't ashamed about it either. You're one of the top students, my love. You're one of the top students in Healing Journey. Give yourself the Healing Star student sticker, my love, in the chat. Okay, let's get this message started. Y'all ready? Whenever we get to today, it's gonna be 80K. Let's see. Let's test out 80K. Whenever y'all get to 80K, I'll gift you guys with a free reading, a free 10-minute reading. Send your daily heartbeats. Visit the little gift gallery if you can, guys. I'll do 3-minute readings for anybody that sends one of the gifts in the gift goal. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's see. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light. Please connect with me on this live for the collective. Speak to me and through me, so that I may be able to deliver your messages to the collective. Keep me safe and protected. Keep my home safe and protected. And any people or pets that I hold close to my heart, safe and protected. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Alright, guys. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. fucking, I forgot Mama Cat was in here. She scared me. Sorry guys, I'm trying to set up my notebook because I did get a few downloads. Marianne Moreno, hello. Some of the collective may need to give your home a good cleanse your space. And this could be maybe even by decluttering, guys, by throwing away old things that you don't need, things that you don't use. Also be mindful of your pets, guys, because our pets, they absorb a lot of the negative energy, especially for those of you guys that have cats. I mean, even dogs, any pets in your home, pets and plants will absorb the negative energy. Okay, happy 4th. Oh my love. I don't know if there's much to celebrate unless you're a straight white Christian man in this country at this time. And guys, you know that is part of this awakening, right? That is part of this deconstruction from religion and from patriarchy and from being brainwashed. Okay, and being very aware of why our awareness matters, our awakenings matter, especially at this point in time in this country. Okay, we are actively being silenced, we're actively being suppressed. The Supreme Court ruled on birthright citizenship just a few days ago because of Trump's executive order, for those of you guys that don't keep up with things like this. If it was up to them, we wouldn't be here. Unless you're straight white Christian man. Our military is merging with Israel's military at this time. Trump is making billions of dollars on insider trading, while most of the country is barely getting by. White nationalists marched at the Capitol today. I don't think. Insane. 333. If there's ever been a time when we need awakened divine feminine and divine masculines, grounded, really, truly healed and awakened people in this time, in this country. I can barely hear you. Can y'all barely hear me? Is the music too loud? We really need to wake up and lock the fuck in. Okay? We're either gonna turn this around for ourselves, or they're going to erase us. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You need to get on the right side of this. And I'm being for real. And I know there's a reason why TikTok doesn't circulate my shit, because before, when I was all my messages are getting a lot deeper and a lot different, and I can tell in the way TikTok circulates my shit now, because they used to circulate me to thousands of people, and now I barely get circulated to like 100 per live. And I know there's a reason for that, but I don't care. I'm still not gonna shut the fuck up. The ones who are supposed to be here will be here. I can now that you're talking louder. We need the divine masculine. We need balance. Well, yes, but first the divine feminine also needs to show up correctly for herself. And the divine feminine is the one that needs to do the healing first, because the divine feminine is the one that allows this mess. Divine feminine is creation. Okay? So if the divine feminine is not balanced and setting an example, and is not done her healing journey and sitting truly in her divine feminine energy, unbalanced energy, an energy of true healing and choosing self, and not in neediness and I need you, because we have our own inner divine masculine. That's why we have to do it first, because if we settle for less, if we fall into relationships out of codependency and out of programming, just because this is what we were taught, that we're supposed to be in a relationship, and if you ain't in a relationship, you ain't shit. If you don't have a relationship and you don't have kids, you ain't shit. We have to come into union out of a divine and a balanced energy, not out of anything that was taught to us before our awakening. And we go back to, again, both the divine feminine being pillars and being structured, both being in solid foundation and coming together to do power couple shit, not trauma bond shit. So you show up first. That is what's going to bring the divine masculines around, and so they can understand that we're serious and we're completely turning this around. Confirmation. Somebody may work with Hecate there. And you guys see them. You guys see the divine masculines show up in the chat. They are here. They are, they're watching, they're looking. Some of them are healing. Some of them are looking into their little childhood traumas. This takes time, guys. This takes time, and the time that we are in separation is for a reason, especially for those in the collective that have been in relationship to relationship, or you've been in a relationship your whole life. We came here to do it different from the ones that came before us. Okay? Right now, we concentrate on stepping into purpose and healing those generational curses, doing that subconscious reprogramming. And yes, this shift into this divine love energy, this energy of true love, and with this awakening of the divine feminine, in that in this energy of reprogramming, right, into the matriarchy with the awakening of the divine feminine, not just within the divine feminine, but also within the divine masculine, right? Divine masculines have been, we've been put against each other, guys. We've been put against each other. We've been taught to hate each other. And we work through a lot of that along this journey. And so learning to work together in the energy of love, in the energy of true love. And this looks very different than what the ones that came before us did. And for those of you guys that are in twin flame connections, that is what the twin flame connection is. It is the highest form of love. It is the purest form of love. We came to embody that here on earth. And so when we talk about love, right, and what true love is, God's love, it is not codependency. It is not toxicity. It is not jealousy. It is not control. It is not addiction. It is not servitude. It is not submission. And I think the big lesson for the Divine Feminine along the journey, or, you know, and I think in general, because I think Divine Masculines have to learn this a lot when it comes to who you keep yourself around, like family and things like that. But I think a big lesson for the Divine Feminine along the twin flame journey, or along the healing journey, I think in general, is, you know, that true love will not ask you to keep yourself small, and you will not keep yourself small for love or connection. Once you're awakened and called to a higher calling, you will not be able to stay in that comfort zone, because you didn't come here to keep yourself small, Divine Feminine. A relationship is not your purpose. A relationship is not your purpose, and drill that into your head. A relationship is not your purpose. Your children are not your purpose. You came here to be someone bigger. Okay? You can be those things, but that's not your purpose. And I think, I mean, it gets easier and easier to, it gets easier and easier to start looking at things differently as you heal, as you awaken, as you peel away at those layers. Because this is, we heal in layers. Old version of ourselves just falling away. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Let's pull some tarot. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck, and I split the deck to strength. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Lira! Hello, hello. I need one at a time, people. The Moon and the Emperor. And I have the Chariot, and we had split the deck to strength. Okay? So, what's the one? I don't want it to get repetitive. I don't want this to get repetitive, but these are the same cards, right? We had the Moon, we had the Emperor in our last collective, and we've also had that Chariot energy, guys. King of Wands. And Strength. So asking the collective in this time, Queen of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck, asking the collective in this time to step into your true power. Okay, stop keeping yourself small. For those of you guys that have this fear of being seen, work through it. For those of you guys that have a chakra work to do in those lower chakras, especially in the solar plexus chakra. For those of you guys that have a fear of speaking up, for those of you guys that have a fear of being seen, for those of you guys, you know, that haven't truly worked into this leadership position that you were being asked to work yourself into, for those of you guys that are still building fakely, Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, you didn't come here to be fake or to be fake happy on the internet, okay? Now, because collective, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, that is an unstable energy, okay? For those of you guys, even, and I've said this before, even for those of you guys that kind of maybe do well off at your jobs, you're still in debt as fuck, okay? Overworking yourselves, spending more time at work than at the house. The King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse is somebody that doesn't take care of their body. They ignore their body. They overwork themselves. This is somebody that can be very superficial. We have been asked. We cannot be we need to be working out of this energy of superficiality at this time, collective. The journey asks us to go deeper, delve into the deepest, darkest realms of self. This takes shadow work. This takes bringing up shit that you've suppressed. This takes accountability and stability and structure, and it takes you showing up in a certain energy. There's a lot of uncomfy things that we have to accept about ourselves. Okay. Now, Divine Masculines, for those of you guys, you know, So some of you Divine Masculines, you do very well for yourselves financially. Some of you guys are really, really, really well off. And so what is the point of you being really, really well off if, you know, you're still in the energy of addiction and lust and greed and not a stable, safe person or place for your Divine Feminine, let alone for yourself? And Divine Feminine, I mean, that goes for you too. If you want divine union, you have to be divine, so it starts with you. Okay. Now, we touched on this energy of this moon energy in our last collective. It's posted on YT for those of you guys that missed it. All my collectives are there. YT is in the Bink and the Lio. Intuition versus illusion. Intuition versus illusion. Don't confuse your intuition with what you want things to be. This is why not everybody can pull tarot for themselves, because not everybody has the ability to self-reflect. God's not gonna give you the easy answer. God's gonna ask you to choose the path that helps you grow and step into purpose and learn new things and evolve and level up on your journey. Okay? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself about yourself. Don't lie to yourself about other people. Intuition versus illusion. Get very clear, collective. Get very clear on what God is asking you to do. First of all, God's gonna ask you to choose the more difficult thing, right? More than likely, okay? God's not always gonna give you the answer that you want. God's not going to give you the answer that lines up with comfort zones or fear or ego or pride. We must be able, especially as that King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, guys. Some of you guys are spiritual leaders. Some of you guys have a very important purpose. And so on this journey, we lead by example. For those of you guys that are healers, for those of you guys that are spiritual leaders, you have to heal first before you can tell anybody else what to do or heal other people. Because it's not a do as I say, not as I do type situation. For those of you guys that are the shamans of your family, for those of you guys that have a position here, an important position to step into in the spiritual world, you have to go through your initiation. So for those of you guys, and look guys, for those of you guys that are on the twin flame journey, just for your twin flame because you want union, you're so missing the point. And you're gonna have to get past that bullshit. I'm sorry. Because this journey is not about union. It's about purpose. It's about purpose. And like for me, my purpose is above everything else. And if the person that comes to try to be with me does not rise with me into my purpose, they shall not be with me. A relationship is not more important than my purpose, and a relationship is not more important than God. That's where you should be. And for divine masculines too, it's a real step the fuck up, lock the fuck in type energy. Okay? And like I said from the very beginning, there is this time, there has never been a time where we need to be more aware and more awake, divine feminine, divine masculine, with everything that is going on, especially in this country right now. For those of you guys who weren't here for the beginning of the whole talk of what we were talking about, we need to show up correctly. For those of you guys that have yet to take your little rose-colored glasses off, divine feminine, divine masculine, it's about time you do that now. Okay? There's a need for structure and routine and discipline. Despite chaos, collective, despite feeling unmotivated, we're not always going to feel motivated. When we lack motivation, this is where discipline steps in. Some of you guys, you're building from the bottom up, guys. Out of that Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reverse energy. And I know for me, since I had to completely rebuild my life again, I had to humble myself a lot. I've had to live very humbly over the past couple of years. But you know what the trade-off was? The trade-off was that I didn't fucking have to get up to go work for anybody else. I can sleep in if I want to sleep in. I can go for a walk when I wake up. I have freedom. I'm not somebody else's little worker bee. And building structure little by little, and building my business little by little, and now learning trading little by little. I know this is going to pay off. I know it is. It literally is. And not one day have I gone hungry. Actually, I've gained a lot of weight in the past couple of years. Some of you guys are being asked to start your businesses. Some of you guys are business owners, entrepreneurs. You're being asked to start your business, to start a brand. For those of you guys learning trading, focusing on that. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, collective. This is a new spark type of energy, a getting your fire back type of energy, collective. And Ace of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. For those of you guys First of all, guys, for those of you guys that are really going through it at this time, for those of you guys that are really tired of the journey, first of all, guys, I'm sorry, but giving up isn't an option. Giving up isn't an option. And I know it sucks. Like, this is hard. Making these changes, looking at ourselves fully, working through shadow work, making the tough decisions, learning the new things, and building from zero without a blueprint, right? Because we are doing it different than the ones that came before us. We are not following the examples of the ones that came before us. We are being leaders. We're not being followers. We're the black sheep of the family. And so, first of all, that message of giving up isn't an option, guys. And then for those of you guys that are really feeling alone along the journey, you guys are, going through a lot of grief. For some of the collective, there's money instability or housing instability. First of all, guys, the setback is temporary, okay? They were bringing up, for some of the collective, you may be worried about money, or someone in the collective may be really worried about like your credit or your credit score. Guys, fuck a credit score. Okay, fuck a credit score. With the money that God is trying to bring in for you, you are a generational curse breaker. Therefore, you are owed generational wealth. That is what you're doing along this journey. You're building generational wealth. You're not gonna need a fucking credit score, okay, to buy anything. First of all, one, two, we need to start educating ourselves when it comes to finances. We need to get out of that poverty mindset and that lack mindset and learn to work with money like the rich people do. Okay? Rich people use bankruptcy over and over and over and over and over to start life all over again. So can you. Okay? Donald Trump has gone bankrupt I don't know how many times, and he's the president of the United States. Okay? Rich people do this all the time. Okay? File bankruptcy, get over it, and start over. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Don't you worry about it. And fuck a credit score. One more time. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You were so highly spiritually ranked. I remember they were talking about this the last collective. Act like it. You are royalty. Act like it. Collective. Let us stop being so no, guys. No. Out of King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and into upright. Into upright energy. Okay? What else for the collective? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles energy. The collective at this time, in the energy of planting your little seeds and asking the collective to have patience and faith that you will reap the rewards. You will enjoy the fruits of your labor, collective. Death. Death. This is the energy of transformation. This is the energy of transformation. And for those of you guys that are just starting out here, or even for those of you guys that have been on this journey here for a little bit, understanding that the death and rebirth process is literally that. There will be nothing, and more than likely no one from your past left. Okay? For some of the collective, for some of us, we lose material things, karmic homes, karmic vehicles, karmic, or we lose, we are asked to shift careers from coming out of a career where you're just fucking wasting your time and energy, and into a career where you are living in purpose. in the energy of working smarter, not harder, in the energy of building generational wealth for yourself instead of building someone else's dream, right? Build your dream life, or somebody else is going to hire you to build theirs. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You are a boss energy. For some of us, there's old relationships that fall away. Whether this is family, whether this is friend groups, whether this is relationships, old relationships. All of this falls away for a reason, because you're being prepared to be able to hold the blessings that the universe has for you and that you deserve, because you've done the work and you've done the healing. So patience, collective, in this time, allowing yourself to completely go through this metamorphosis, the death of the old you. And look, there's that King of Pentacles upright at the bottom of the deck. The death of the old you and the rebirth of the complete brand new you, the new and better you. The person that is truly stable and truly happy, building from the ground up. And when we talk about truly stable, we're talking about financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually stable. Not perfect, right? Because there's going to be bad days, and God does not ask us to be perfect. God just asks us to be willing to look at ourselves, to be willing to work through it, because it's never about, right, not having the emotions, right, and the collective and understanding, collective, right, that we have a purpose. And so that death and rebirth process, that's a lot of what this is. Us stepping into purpose, us remembering who the fuck we are, us stepping into who the fuck we truly are, right? We snap out of it, we awaken. A lot of this process is us remembering who we truly are before programming, before trauma, before religion or whatever. And a lot of us are here to help raise the vibration of the collective, guys. And like I said from the very beginning, when we started talking about all this, and for those of y'all that don't keep up and what's going on in life and in this country right now, and how serious it is, how serious our awakenings are, how serious it is for us to take this seriously. Last words for the collective. Strength again. Strength, collective. And like I said, guys, this is a big energy of asking the collective to step into your true power. This takes structure. This takes discipline. This takes planting little seed by seed and taking little step by step and showing up consistently and having patience and allowing every, going step by step. There's something to be learned in every step. Really make decisions following intuition and not illusion, collective. I think this level of the journey for the collective is really asking you to show up as a different version of you, the most powerful version of yourself, the version that does not fall into illusion, the version that listens to intuition, the version that knows how powerful you are, the version that knows that you have a purpose. And this is a very big energy of alchemy, guys, of transmuting energy, of coming out on the other side, of, for those of you guys that are like going through like a dark night of the soul type, because I know this death energy, can be painful. It can be, this falling away of old timelines. It's tough, but turning that pain into power, transmutation. And really, guys, having faith, really, guys, that energy, guys, of like the collective, we walk through fire, and it's asking the collective here, for those of you guys that are currently, walk through this fire with faith, with unshakable faith, collective. And we've talked about this before, right? If it wasn't for the test, there wouldn't be a testimony. If it wasn't for the test, you wouldn't have a testimony. By the time we step into our throne as that leader, it's because we've gone through some shit. It's because we've worked through some shit. It's because we faced some shit. And there's no bigger example than what just happened with Alex Reed's tarot. Okay, when we do not face our shadows, and when we are not willing to work through that shadow work and step into our true self, and we allow ourselves to be brainwashed, we go back and stick our head back into religion. That is the easy thing to do. Or you go into spiritual psychosis. We didn't come here to be fake. There's already enough fake spiritualists on the internet. You didn't come here to be one of them. And this is why my message is not for everybody. But that's okay. The ones that are supposed to learn, the ones that are really want to learn and are really supposed to be here, they'll be here. We do not come here to be liked, collective. We come here to live in purpose, to speak truth, and to be true. Anything else? I don't know how this is going to fall. Make it clear. Last words for the collective. There's that King of Pentacles reverse again. Okay. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Okay. You are here to raise the vibration of the collective, to raise the vibration of Earth. Okay. Again, guys, I mean, for those of you guys that are stuck in the energy of building fakely or being very concerned with material things, or concerned with image, or for those of you guys that are in the energy of addiction, whether this is drugs or corn or sex or gambling or alcohol, or attachment to a certain person, collective, or in the energy of codependency or people pleasing. For those of you guys that are, and still haven't worked through your little issues with like being a pick me, choose me, love me, see me, God already picked you, okay? God already chose you. You're a chosen one, okay? Whether you want to be seen and chosen by a man or whether you want to be seen and chosen by your parents, you're already seen and chosen. Work through it. Work through the little abandonment issues. For those of you guys that are in the energy of overworking, using work as a distraction, and not doing your healing journey, putting more work into the 3D, building more fake lit, because God's already told you the things that you need to move away from, whether he's brought up your career, whether God has brought up your housing situation, or you building with the wrong person or with the wrong people. For those of you guys that still haven't learned about sharing your money with toxic little family, you didn't come here to be Captain Save-A-Ho and save your whole damn family, okay? And for those of you divine masculines who, you're dealing with a mother that never got love from her own husband, and then so that responsibility was put onto you, that's not your job, divine masculines. To be your mom's little surrogate husband, that's weird. Address it. And for those of you guys, divine feminine, for those of you guys that are in the same energy with making your whole little life about your kids, that's weird too. You didn't come here just to be a mom. You have a purpose. Stop being stubborn, collective. Stop being stubborn. And again, for those of you guys that are in that little energy of greed or just giving, just caring about status and wealth and material shit, all that shit gets stripped away, collective. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of the collective may be in the middle of painful, profound transformation. Some of the collective may be called to the ocean. What's new, girl? Hello, Haven! I suggest you catch the whole collective, from the very beginning. Some of the collective may be called to the ocean. For some of the collective, you may work with Yemaya. Some of the collective may be going through like a lot emotionally. It's like an energy of like emotional turbulence or heartbreak or like a massive changes in life here, that it's like an energy of like a deep cleansing or emotional healing. That's that Ten of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. And I did pull to make sure that I was supposed to mention Yemaya in the collective, and I got a yes, and it was the Queen of Cups reversed. So that is that exact energy. And I don't think you have to necessarily practice Santeria or Ifa to approach and honor Yemaya at the ocean. Mama, cat, please stop it. She's moving. Santa Muerte was also making herself very present in the collective. I Hecate was also at the beginning of the collective. Guys, I promise you it's so worth it. I promise you. How are you? I am well. How are you, my love? Shut up! What do we pull for you people? How are you, my love? What do I pull? Whoever puts it first in the chat, I'll pull that. Go now. What is your preference? Say it. I want the results now. I'm sorry, we've been in the ringer. I'm sick. I want the results now. Stop it. They were telling us to be patient. Angel messages, but we always pull angel messages anyway. I'm talking about an oracle. 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 Nothing? Watching go. Secrets. Do live spirituality and secrets. Toxic oracle cards. Toxic collective? Oh, Lume! Just kidding, Haven. You already knew it, my love. It's strict around here. She said, let me say I'm just kidding before this little teacher's pet says something. Haven's taken the twin flame journey serious. Haven's taken the twin flame journey very seriously. And we love to see it. Anyway, I'm doing okay. I just want physical love, but can't be my old self, so give it to yourself. Hug yourself. Hug yourself, put lotion on yourself, put oil on your body. Masturbate to yourself. Tell yourself how powerful you are. Give yourself cuddles. Give yourself a foot massage. Give yourself a neck massage. Make yourself a nice meal. Make yourself a nice little cup of tea. I do that every day though. Back and forth, just shooken up about it. I had a toxic dream last night. Me too. Me too. My dreams were crazy. Just checking if security was locked in. Well, my love, I don't know what to tell you if you do those things all day, every day. If you do those things every day. Work on your lower chakras. Thank you for the rose. What did we say we were gonna do? And the thingies? I want my divine man, but I'm locked in, so I'm mad about it and just want to express it. So I'ma pick on you. The fuck? You're supposed to be working into the energy where you're okay by yourself. That's the whole damn point. I mentioned this in the galactic. Of not needing a connection. Being cool with yourself. You'll get there eventually, my love. Just keep going. I promise you. I promise you. It'll get easier. You'll be alright. Just keep going. You're alright. It's just the phase. It's just the phase in the process. It's just the process. It's just the phase in the process that you're in. You'll get through it. Just keep working at it. I promise you. You'll be alright. Well, I think we said spiritual tea, right? I think I saw one of them, and then the other one was secrets. You'll be all right, champ. Don't forget live. What live? Life? Cause you see Life Oracle. Yes, I'll do it. Thank you for reminding me, my love. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Let's do 10 cards, please. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? 10 cards. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? 10 cards. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? 10 cards. Spiritual tea for the collective. Spiritual victory at the bottom of the deck. Overcoming evil. Confirmation. Resisting temptation. Alignment with God's will. That's right. Spiritual victory. The collective is overcoming evil and resisting temptation. Divine feminine, divine masculine. The collective is aligning with God's will. Fake religious, hypocrite, judgmental, performative, hiding behind religion to judge, control, or manipulate. This could be you or somebody that you're dealing with, collective. We didn't come here to be fake religious or put up with fucking fake religious people. Okay? For those of you guys that are dealing with this in your lives, let's stand up to it. We didn't come here for this. Okay? To be hypocritical or to deal with hypocritical, judgmental people. Okay? We didn't come here to hide behind religion or to allow it in our lives. Workplace romance, instant spark, drawn together. Some of the collective may have met somebody at work that you were drawn to instantly. Money blocks, envy, money spells, spiritual interference. Some of the collective may be experiencing money blocks at this time. Some of you guys, your money is being attacked for some of you because of this person. Guys, for those of you guys that are undergoing things like spiritual warfare here, like money blocks or death spells or destiny swaps or beauty spells or anything like that, guys, join our collective spells. We do our cleansing and protection spell for the collective, and we do our hex breaking and return to sender spell for the collective once a month. I also have money candles available for those of you guys that are experiencing money blocks. All the info is in the Bink and the Lion. Single, bad bitch, independent at the bottom of the deck. Black sheep, generational curse breaker, refusing to conform and breaking toxic family cycles. That's right. Card number 3, toxic baby daddy, controlling, irresponsible, manipulative, withhold support to punish and spread lies. Some of the collective may be dealing with a toxic baby daddy that is controlling, irresponsible, and manipulative and withholds support and spreads lies about the collective. Spying, stalking, watching, eyes on you. Some of the collective, there's people spying on you, collective. Watching you, stalking you, all eyes on you at this time. Well, give them something to watch. Give them something real nice to look at, collective. Tell me how you feel. Vulnerable, open, and honest. Somebody may want you to tell them how you feel, collective. Be open and vulnerable and honest. Or for some of you, you may want this person to tell you how they feel. And be vulnerable and open and honest. This may be the person that is spying and stalking and watching you, collective. Healing, balance, renewal, inner child, playful and innocent. The collective on their healing journey at this time. Villain era, unapologetic, rebellious, owning your power. The collective in their villain era at this time. And their healing journey at this time. What else for the collective? Springtime, March, April, or May may be significant to someone. Could be a birthday or an anniversary. Abundance, set for life, and big money. That's right. The collective working towards the energy of abundance. Big money. The collective is set for life. Thank you, God. Fake friends, divine masculine, ego comforters, energy vampires, low vibe habits. mocking fear and dominance. Divine Masculine, some of y'all may be dealing with some fake little friends. All they do is comfort your little ego and keep you in low vibe habits. For some of you all, they may make fun of your healing. For some of you guys, they may instill fear in you or exert dominance over you. Some of you guys may be real submissive when it comes to your little friends. Divine Masculine, that's weird. Cut off boundaries and unbothered. Some of the collective, you may have cut somebody off. You may have set boundaries with someone, or you're being asked to at this time. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. For some of you, Divine Masculine, this is asking you to cut off and set boundaries with your weird little friends. Card number 8. Fall time, September, October, November may be significant to someone. This could be a birthday or an anniversary, spiritual awakening, ascension, and tapped in. Some of the collective may be going through a spiritual awakening and ascension at this time. Some of the collective, you're tapping into your spiritual gifts differently at this time. Jail, prison, trapped, physical, emotional, and mental incarceration. Someone may be in jail, physically in jail, or some of this may be like a mental incarceration, mental prison type energy. Some of the collective, whoever this is, may feel like they can't get you out of their mind, like they're like you trapped them, like physically or emotionally. Divine intervention, guarded, protected, redirected. Some of the collective maybe was redirected from a certain situation because you are divinely protected. What's it here? So Divine Masculine here, again, we may have a Divine Masculine that's in jail, or for some of you guys, this person may feel like this is a mental prison type energy. For some of you all, this person can't get you out of their head. For some of you guys, this person may feel like you did something to them because they keep thinking about you, like they can't get you out of their head. For some of y'all, they may feel like you, I don't know, like you did something maybe. Little weirdo. Summertime, June, July, August may be significant. This could, oh, we are in summertime right now. This could be a birthday or an anniversary. Ay, ay, ay. Last one. STD, Jezebel. Jezebel, spirits, attachment, spiritual disease, and demons. Karmic, mother, narcissist, mommy issues, stay away from my son at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys may be dealing with the Divine Masculine that their mother doesn't like you. She wants you to stay away from their little boy. The Jezebel spirit can be that energy of attachments, of demons. The Jezebel spirit can be that promiscuous energy, but it can also be the energy of manipulation. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Divine Masculine that has a very manipulative mother, or for some of you guys, this may be you, Divine Feminine, this may be your mother that is a manipulator and wants you to stay away from the family or from your siblings. A mom or mother figure, they may want you to stay away from your siblings or from your cousins. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ay, ay, ay. Crazy. Thank you, Shana, for your gifts. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you all. Thank you, S baby. Thank you very, very much for your gifts. What were we doing? Secrets. Secrets of the ancestors. Oh, we go. And then we'll do live. Let's not forget to do it today. dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine love. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? What is the most important thing for the collective to know? What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. Altar of fire, good juju, number 22 for the collective. Number 22. Altar of fire, good juju, number 22. Be inspired. There is something in the air and it's your success. Great things are happening. Open yourself to new opportunities and unexpected choices. Claim your moment, beautiful. Embrace the rebirth in love, money, health, and happiness. This is not the time to tiptoe. Be big. Be bold. That is that Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy, strength energy, guys. Step into your power. Be big. Be seen. Be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes, but you must take creative action to let it all in. Be ready to expand and evolve. This is what you have been waiting for, collective. Ancestral medicine. Set up an altar in honor of fire goddess energy from the flame-loving cobra goddess Wajay, I think, of Egypt, to Madame Pele, the Hawaiian volcano goddess. Tarot correspondence, Ace of Wands. We had the Ace of Wands in the Tarot collective. We were talking about that energy of the collective, the getting your fire back, getting your groove back. This is a new spark type of energy. Declaration, it is easy for me to be successful. It is easy for me to be successful. Let us adapt that and every day tell ourselves it is easy for me to be successful. Collective. Let's pull Life Oracle for the collective. I appreciate y'all being here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. Life Oracle, and then we'll do angel messages. Let's get 3 cards. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. 3 cards. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. 3 cards. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. 3 cards. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs that you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Card number 2, pay attention to the signs, collective. Expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Okay, collective, it's time to expand. No more comfort zone. No more comfort zone. Listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. Remember, we had that message in the Tarot Collective. Intuition versus illusion. Let us listen to our intuition. Collective. Pivot at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Okay, collective, if we want different results, we have to do different things. If you've been trying to make it work one way, your way, over and over and over and over again, maybe it's time to do something different. Collective. Let's do angel messages. Let's do angel messages for the collective. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. Work on your money, get your bag, and black sheep at the bottom of the deck. Surrender to God's plan. Surrender to God's plan. Collective. Karmic father. Some of the collective may be dealing with a karmic father. Or you may have some daddy wounds, some daddy issues to work through, collective, and shadow work. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution, collective. Card number 4. We're doing... Let's do 10. Card number 4, please. Guys, I need one at a time. Karmic siblings, collective. Karmic siblings. Dark magic. Dark magic. For those of you guys that are dealing with the energy of dark magic, guys, and then you know you're being attacked, join our collective spells. Our next collective spell will be on the new moon. Our collective cleansing and protection spell. Card number 5. Consistency is key, people. Discipline. Discipline, collective. They were bringing that energy up in the tarot. Very lock the fuck in. Very energy of discipline. People pleaser. Stop it. People pleaser. Stop it. King of Wands. King of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. For those of you guys that are real people pleasing and real about making your life about others. Stop it. You didn't come here to sacrifice yourself for other people. Collective. Work on it. Card number 6. Learn to speak up. Learn to speak up, collective. Card number 7. Eat healthy. Eat healthy, collective. We are guiding this connection. For those of you guys that are on a twin flame connection, the angels want to let you know that they are guiding the connection. Okay, so you work on yourself. Let the angels take care of that. You will do what the others couldn't. You will do what all the other people in your family were not able to do. Ancestors are working on him, and you both need to work on yourselves. Okay, so for those for those of you guys that are in a twin flame connection here, the ancestors really wanting you to know that they're working on him. You work on yourself. They're guiding the connection. You both need to work on yourself. Okay, balance your emotions at the bottom of the deck. Balance your emotions at the bottom of the deck. All right, people. Well, thank you for being here for the collective. Do you all have your snooze before I go? For those of y'all that didn't catch the whole thing, it'll be on YT. The YT is linked in the bio. Ahora sí, Ashley. Ahora sí. Now you did give me the notification. Okay, people. Does anybody have yes, no's? I actually have one, but you might hate me. My love, I couldn't hate you unless you betray me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Funny. Little jokes. You're not kidding? Just because of my involvement, not if I did something, because I won't. What are you talking about? Did M try making a pass at me today? Guys, I dropped my twin flame last night. My social cues are out the window, so I didn't understand it. You see? You see? And you're over here judging me about internet social cues. My love, you can't even read real life social cues. Look at you. You can't even read real life social cues, my love. What do you think about it? Sorry, I'm a reserved gay, Andrea. Really? They shunned me since I came out of the womb. You didn't strike me as a reserved gay, you know? I'm not a reserved anything. I don't do Grindr and all that. Oh no, good. No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean that. I meant like as in putting yourself out there and being flirtatious and stuff. That's what I meant. You give a very owning it type of energy, you know, my love? Did M try making a pass at Haven today? One card. Well, I'm hot and cute, like of course, but I know none of the men that usually hit on me could. But I know none of the men that usually hit on me could never. I got a specific type. Come on now. Did M try making a pass at Haven today? One card. Did M try making a pass at Haven today? One card. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light. Did M try making a pass at Haven today? One card. Please be clear. Did M try making a pass today at Haven? One card. Did M try making a pass at Haven today? One card. Yes. How did that? Is that M's energy? My love. Do you see who it is, my lovey? Do you see? I'm tired of this shit, Odie. And I asked if that's his energy, and I got a yes, and it's the High Priestess in reverse, my love. Don't ignore his little weirdness and red flags. Holy hell. Temptation and distraction. Page of Pentacles reverse. The King Dingaling dance is giggling me. Did you get the beat behind it or no? Just being real king dingling, eh? Just throwing the dingling everywhere. If I had a dick, I would do that. Just like to swing it. Just, it'd be big. It'd be a swinger. Like a little elephant nose. I'd be swinging it everywhere. Hello, loco. There's so much frustration now. Why? Why are you frustrated? Stop it! Stop being frustrated! What are you frustrated at? Hello, Michelle. Any hoozles. Gotta go, girlies. I love you, Andrea. You light up my life and all of that. Goodbye, Lume. That doesn't sound very genuine, but okay. Where's the fucking divinity within? I can help. Loco, stop it! Always a suspicion? Have a wonderful day, my love. Have a wonderful day. Love and light and blessings on the rest of your day and your journey. See you tomorrow, maybe. What are y'all having for dinner? Any plans today? Nope. I don't think there's anything to celebrate, my love. You know what that feels like? You know what that feels like, girl? Like I'm benched and I'm watching everyone else on the court. But what are you watching on the court? Just toxicity? Don't compare your life and your journey to other people's, because you're building yours. I guess, yeah, it can feel like that. But keep going. I want tacos. Tacos sound real good. You know what? Oh, tacos does sound real good. That's what I was thinking of making. I like big fat tacos. Like, I was thinking of making like ground beef tacos, but I have to go buy it. Like, I have to go buy meat and stuff, and I don't know if I really feel like going now. We'll see what I eat. Anyways, does anyone else? Thank you, Freeman, for the healing. Oh, does anybody else have yes, no questions before I go? Does anyone else have yes, no questions before I go? Does anyone else? Right. I'm going to the food truck down the street. Damn it, I have to get up. I don't know if there's like any good taco places around here. I found a real good Pollos Asados place, but I don't know if there's any good taco places around here. I'll have to like kind of go look. Well, I think there where I got the chicken, they sell tacos. I just haven't tried them. I should try them. See if they're good. Do y'all have yes, no questions before I go? Yes, no questions. Going once. Yes, no questions. Going twice. How long have I been on? Oh, an hour and 45 minutes. Short live today. Here, there's only a few good ones. There's a shitload of taco places here. Like, a shitload. But yeah, there's only like a few that are actually real good. Because I like fat tacos. I like for them to put a lot of meat and cheese and avocado and make them fat. I'd rather eat like 3 or 4 fat tacos than like 6 skinny ones. You know? I like filling in my tacos, even if it's less tacos. More filling than tortilla. Alright, people. If nobody has yes, no questions. You solved my questions. Uncomfortable decisions suck. Why, my love? You're gonna be alright. Well, I'm glad I solved your questions. The thing is also, like, you have to, how can I say this? You have to lock the fuck in on your journey. Because there's always gonna be men. There's always gonna be men. There's always gonna be a man. They're gonna be in your DMs. They're gonna be in your chat. They're gonna be in where you go anywhere outside. There's always gonna be men. And so you kind of have to, and also I think in other lesson that the Divine Feminine has to understand is that just because there's a man doesn't mean it's the man, you know? And so you kind of have to desensitize yourself to it and stay focused on the journey and on God, because there's always going to be a man. And like, to me, it's like my biggest weakness. Like, if I was able to go no contact with my twin flame, which is my biggest weakness, it's like no other man is really, you know, it ain't nothing but a thing, you know, to to turn down anybody else. Because if I could turn down him, it's like nothing to me, you know. And because in knowing that, connection to me now is very different than what connection meant to me back then. Connection is no longer surface level. And I know that I want to work myself into a certain type of energy to be able to align with a certain type of person. So yeah, I mean, you get to the point where you don't struggle over connection anymore. And I think that's a lot of what like the Divine Feminine has to learn also, like and this is because of programming, whether you realize it or not, and understanding that we're not just healing and purging for ourselves, we're healing and purging for generations before us of feminine energies that all they cared about was being in a relationship. they tried to pull me into a channel when I came out of it. I don't remember what I was saying. Reprogramming ourselves from that energy where all we think about is connection. Anyway, I'm gonna go, y'all. If you find beauty within, you will find it out there. Much love to all. Thank you, Loco. 555 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 555 on the clock. Well, I'll see you all. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all very, very much for your presence in today's collective. I'll see you all tomorrow. For those of you guys that missed today's collective, it was a pretty good message. I would suggest that you guys catch it on YT. I'll try and have it posted within the next couple of hours for you guys, if you missed it. Okay, YT is linked in the bio. I appreciate y'all being here. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay non-toxic.